Hi guys, Maikeru here, and this is my Abyssal Demon guide. It's around 800k to 1 mil combat XP an hour with Slayer contracts, and 800k Invention XP an hour with chest, legs, and a scythe. In this guide, we'll cover everything you need to know about the Abyssal Demon training method with Aggression Potion, and you can make up to 6 mil GP an hour. First of all, the stats required for this method is 85 Slayer to kill the Abyssal Demons, 71 agility to use the agility shortcut to get to the top of Slayer Tower. 85 plus combat stats would be very helpful, so you can have the Dragon Rider Lance. That's probably the minimum weapon I would use. 90 attack is highly recommended for a scythe if you have that. 55 magic or a spring cleaner for rune item drops. You're going to want 92 prayer for soul split so you can stay alive. Next up are the useful items for Abyssal Demons. You want to bring an aura. Penance and vampirism auras are probably the best, but other auras do help, so bring one if you can. Overloads will increase your kills per hour, so if you have them, you might as well use them. If you need extra GP, bring a Ring of Wealth like I do. It gives you the rare drop table items. It's really useful. Ring of Slayer for teleporting to the Slayer Tower to easily trade in your completed contracts. It's very useful. And then something that I haven't listed here that's also useful is the gem bag. I'll go into the gem bag when I'm talking about my inventory. So for your setup, you want to have aggression flasks, so the Abyssal Demons are aggressive to you. Overload flasks, if you have them, will increase your kills per hour, increase your survivability and just XP in general. If you have a gem bag and can upgrade it at Demonheim, because then you can hold Dragon Stones as well, which Abyssal Demons seem to drop fairly often. So you want your gem bag. Then you've got Slayer contracts that you can pick up when you get there anyway, and Ring of Slaying, which will teleport you to the Slayer Tower, which will then put you right outside. It just saves time in general. Then I've got Outrunes because I don't have a Spring Cleaner unfortunately, so Outrunes are my next best thing. For gear, I have Bando's Helm, Bando's Chest. If you want in your chest slot, you can use Gainodermic and augment it. It's also cheaper than augmenting anything that's a melee chest. You do not need to use melee chest and legs at Abyssal Demons if you're using something like a scythe, because the scythe has such good accuracy. Same with a Dragon Rider Lance. So I wouldn't advise taking anything less than a Dragon Rider Lance and a scythe if you're able to. I have a Blood Fury amulet. The Blood Fury just helps with a bit of healing and it gives you good prayer and attack, strength, defense, whatever. Then you take your best cape available to you, so I'm using max cape, but any 99 cape, fight, kiln cape, anything, they all work. I take a Sign of Life in case I die, because obviously if I'm AFKing too hard, you can just not realise and die. I take Bando's Gloves and Boots, just an extra bit of damage. At the moment I'm only using the Gainodermic legs for Invention. You can use the Poncho as I said earlier as well to maximise your Invention gains per hour, but now that I'm 120 Invention, I don't really see a need to take the Poncho as well, so I'll save a bit of money and just take the legs. Poncho and legs are around 1.5 mil for both, when normally a Bando's chestplate is 3 mil on its own. So you're saving a ton of money just by using Gainodermic over Bandos or any Barrows items. It's really cost effective. The legs are 500k. It's insanely cheap, insanely good XP per GP for Invention. Last thing I take is a Ring of Wealth. The Ring of Wealth just helps with the extra GP an hour. I don't need anything like a Warrior's Ring or any other ring to give me strength bonus, so I just take a Ring of Wealth. Extra GP never hurts. Once you're on top of the Slayer Tower and you found a world, simply just make sure your potions are on. If you've got overloads, they help you survive and heal faster, so make sure you're using those as much as possible. They have the same duration as the aggression flask pretty much. The aggression flask may last like 20 seconds longer, but you can renew them pretty much at the same time. So with the gem bag, when you're picking up the uncut rubies, diamonds, even dragon stones, you can just collect them in your gem bag. It instantly puts it in the gem bag for you, so you don't have to worry about anything. Make sure you're picking up all the rune items as you can. It depends how much money you want to make. You could pick up every item, but it's going to slow down your kills. Obviously, some items are definitely worth picking up, but if it's just coins, it's normally around 2,000 to 3,000 coins in a stack. It's quite useful picking up the coins, they can really add up. Out when you can do it in between combat. Make sure you pick up most of the noted loot, because the noted stuff really adds up over time. Obviously, if you have Spring Cleaner, you don't really need to worry about picking up the rune items like I am. Abyssal Demons seem to drop rare drop table items quite a lot. I've had a lot of 500k drops from like rune plate bodies in noted stack form, so pretty good. Yep, so the skills you want to be using is Hurricane for the extra AoE DPS. It's insane, it's probably your best move. Quake is also amazing because it's more DPS. You need to make sure Cleave is first on your action bar when you're using Revolution, so it uses Cleave as much as possible. Once your Hurricane and Quake are off cooldown, it would be useful to use Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike does so much damage and then gives you a chance to get some more of your adrenaline on crit. So it's really easy to get your adrenaline back up for when your AoE abilities are off a cooldown. It's just insane. The amount of XP per hour you get here is just crazy. The Slayer contracts give you 20% of your Slayer XP as well. So I'm getting quite a lot of Slayer XP at the same time. Right, so I've completed my Slayer contract. So all you got to do if you completed your Slayer contract is just use your ring, go back to the start. If you don't have a ring you can run back, but I used the ring just for efficiency's sake. You just right click contract, gain some combat XP or whatever. You can take a new contract by just clicking Abyssal Demons again, gives you a new one. You can use the book. I put it in HB because it's nice and easy HP XP, because it increases your HP XP an hour by so much, it's unreal. But by doing the contracts 3 to 4 times in an hour, as well as killing so many Abyssal Demons in an hour, you're getting around 800 to a mil combat XP an hour, depending on how efficient you are. It's around 650k XP in attack for me right now, and then I'm getting around 400k in HP XP with the contract. It's pretty insane. That's around a mil an hour for me right now. And then not to mention you're getting an experience on your augmented items for invention training. So that's another Slayer contract done. This time I don't have my Slayer ring because obviously I used the last charge last time. So I'll quickly run down there, trade it in. Sometimes the big renowned Abyssal Demons spawn. Kill them because they give you extra experience and extra loot. The rewards are quite good sometimes. I've gained anywhere between 50 to 100k on like nearly every kill. So if we price check what we made, we have got around 2 mil in coins as well. So that would be 3.8 mil in cash made just under an hour. If you liked the guide and it was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if there's any other guides you would like to see, if there's anything in particular you would want done in a video. I'm looking for ideas. I want to keep making videos as much as possible, see how it goes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe. Peace.